Unofficial, advent of code, day 10. Here we go. All right, you asked Submarine to determine the best route of all the deep sea caves, syntax error, navigation system, all of them. If a chunk opens with parentheses and must close parentheses, some lines are incomplete, others are corrupted, closes with the wrong character. Some of the lines aren't corrupted. Ignore them. Syntax error. To calculate first illegal character. Okay. Stirs.each do. Cars equals scene. Stir.cars.each do. Scene if include else matching equals if scene.pop not equal matching ch break invalid ch equals nil. Score equals 0. Scores equals left paren 3 57 score plus equal scores invalid ch puts score. Total syntax score. Wait. Okay. 462 693. No, oh dang nabbit. 462 693. No, okay, I gotta copy and paste it. Okay, well now while we're waiting. 26397. Okay. Well, this is just very unfortunate. 26 seconds. Dang nabbit. Okay. Discard the corrupted lines. Remaining lines are incomplete. Don't have any incorrect characters. You just need to find the sequence. Autocomplete tools also have contests. Score 2. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Score 2 equals 0. If no, invalid car. Reverse matching. Complete S2 equals 0. While pair equal while scene dot any score 2 plus equals S2. S2 times equals 5. S2 plus equals matching, reverse matching scene dot pop. Puts S2, puts score 2. Scores 2, reverse matching. 5, 5, 6, 6. Score 2's S2 puts score 2's if it's length of 11, score 2's dot length over 2. Score 2's dot sort. Okay, there we go. Let's see how I did. Day 10. Dang it, I would have definitely been on the leaderboard for part 1 if I had done it when the problem came out and if I hadn't typoed. Oh, I think I was going to be at like 330. I would have been like mid, like 50s, 60s. Anyway. All right, let's go over the problem. Day 10, syntax scoring. You ask the submarine to determine the best route out of the deep sea cave, but it only replies, syntax error and navigation subsystem online, all of them. All of them, the damage is worse than you thought. You bring up a copy of the navigation subsystem, your puzzle input. The navigation subsystem syntax is made of several lines containing chunks. There are 1 or more chunks on each line, and chunks contain 0 or more other chunks. Adjacent chunks are not separated by any delimiter. If one chunk stops The next chunk, if any, can immediately start. Each chunk must open and close with one of 4 legal pairs of matching characters. And so it's basically, we have properly nested delimiters, parentheses, square brackets, curlies, and angle brackets. Some lines are incomplete, but others are corrupted. Find and discard the corrupted lines first. Corrupted line is one where the chunk closes with the wrong character. That is, where the characters it opens and closes with do not form one of the 4 legal pairs listed above. So these are some examples of corrupted chunks. We want to stop at the first incorrect closing character on each corrupted line. Did you know that syntax checkers actually have contests to see who can get the high score for syntax errors in a file? That's true. There's like a C++ contest, biggest error message. It might just be a Stack Overflow question, but biggest error message for smallest input. To calculate the syntax error score for the line, take the first illegal character on the line and look it up in the following table. So we found right paren twice, and an illegal square bracket, and we add up the values of their points. What is the total syntax error score for these errors? So, pretty simple. We have an array of, we have a map from each closing brace to its pair. This is matching. This is for part 2. And then we have a map of their scores, just taking this table and putting it here. So we loop over all these strings, and pretty simple, we just keep a stack of the characters that we've seen. And then whenever we see a new open character, we push it onto our stack. Otherwise, we pop it off the stack and we check if it matches. So when we see a character, we push it on our stack. When we haven't seen the character, we look up, so it's a closing character, we look up its Magnus Pan. Thank you for the Prime. Wow. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you very much. So we look up the matching character and we compare that with the top of our stack. And if they don't equal, then we've seen an invalid character, and so we stop iterating. Otherwise, if they are equal, then we just keep going. So then at the end, we look up that invalid character in the scores array and add it to our score, which is what we print out at the end for part 1. And we have nil included in the scores array, so that even when there's an invalid character, it still works. Or even when it's valid, it still works. So that's that for part 1. And then part 2, we discard the corrupted lines, and the remaining lines are incomplete. Incomplete lines don't have any incorrect characters. Instead, they're missing some closing characters at the end of the line. To repair the navigation subsystem, you just need to figure out the sequence of closing characters that complete all open chunks in the line. You can only use these closing characters, and you must add them in the correct order. Did you know that autocomplete tools also have contests? It's true. The score is determined by considering the completion string character by character. Start with a total score of 0, then for each character, multiply the total score by 5, and then increase the total score by the point value given for the character in the following table. So it's, we have a score, multiply it by 5, add the value of this, multiply it by 5 again, add the value of the right paren, and that gives us a score. And then what we want at the end is we sort all these, and then we take the middle score. And the question is, what is the middle score? So here, because now, basically, if we didn't have an invalid character, then we have an incomplete input. And so we're going to compute its score, and then keep track of all the scores for part 2 in an array, because we need to find the middle one at the end. So while we have any things in our scene array, the next thing that we have to add is the thing at the top of the stack. So we first multiply our score by 5, and then we get the top thing on our stack, and then we look it up in this reverse matching thing to get the closing version of the character. And then we look up that character in this scores array, which is here. And that calculates the S2 score. And so we do that for all the characters in the stack to complete the input, add it to our array, and then we sort that array, and we want to get the middle thing, which is at the length over 2, which works. I guess as an example, say if you have length 3, then your 3 indexes are 0, 1, and 2, and you want to look up the thing at index 1, which is 3 divided by 2. Removing integer divisions, that gives you 1. So that is part 2. Yeah. Oh. So that is Advent of Code Day 10.